If your subway ride feels like a sardine can, you're a real New Yorker. The hustle and bustle, the constant movement, it's all part of the charm, right? But lately, it feels like the city's bursting at the seams more than ever. But what if the city's got too many sardines? Imagine walking down the street and feeling like you're in a never-ending crowd, shoulder to shoulder with strangers. It's not just the subways, it's everywhere. So here's the scoop. NYC's been flooded with migrants lately, causing our city services and housing to burst at the seams. The influx has been unprecedented and the city is struggling to keep up with the demand for resources, and how are we handling it? We're shipping folks off to Texas. It's a controversial move, to say the least. The idea is to alleviate some of the pressure on our already strained systems. Yep, buses and flights straight to the Lone Star State. It's a logistical challenge, coordinating transportation for so many people. But the city believes it's a necessary step. Some folks see it as a fix. Others say we're just passing the buck. The debate is heated, with strong opinions on both sides. Is it a practical solution or a political maneuver? Now with Trump back in the Oval Office, he's promised some sweeping changes. His administration is taking a hard stance on immigration, and it's causing ripples across the nation. One biggie: massive deportations of undocumented migrants. This isn't just talk. Plans are already in motion to ramp up enforcement and remove those without legal status. Trump says this will free up jobs, cut crime, and boost security. His supporters argue that it's a necessary step to protect American workers and ensure public safety. Sounds neat, right? But it's not that simple. The reality is far more complex, with many potential pitfalls and unintended consequences. The logistics are a nightmare, and it could tear families apart. Many migrants have built lives here, with deep ties to their communities. Deportation could mean separating parents from children, spouses from each other. Cities like NYC are scrambling. Local governments are trying to navigate the new policies while managing their own challenges. It's a delicate balancing act. By sending migrants to Texas, maybe they're hoping to ease local pressures or dodge the new administration's crackdown. It's a temporary solution, but it raises many questions about long-term sustainability. But it's causing a whole new set of arguments, with critics calling it a political stunt. The move has sparked protests and heated debates, with many questioning the ethics and effectiveness of such a strategy. So, who's got it right? The issue is deeply divisive, with valid points on both sides. It's a complex problem with no easy answers. Supporters of Trump's plan say controlling immigration is key to protecting resources and jobs for citizens. They argue that a strong stance on immigration is necessary to maintain order and security. Critics argue it's cruel and disruptive, breaking up lives that have been built here for years. They point to the human cost, the emotional and social toll of uprooting families and communities. And as for NYC's strategy, it might be a band-aid but could end up making things worse. The long-term impact of relocating migrants is uncertain, and it could create new challenges for both NYC and Texas. Here's my take: no easy answers, folks. The situation is complex, and finding a solution that satisfies everyone is nearly impossible. This debate's gonna heat up, and cities like NYC and Texas are caught in the crossfire. The political and social ramifications are significant, and the conversation is far from over. Who should handle the burden of new arrivals? Cities, states, or the feds? It's a question that goes to the heart of our federal system and the responsibilities of different levels of government. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. What do you think is the best way to handle this complex issue? Do you back NYC's move to Texas? Is it a practical solution or just a way to shift the problem elsewhere? And what about Trump's deportation plans? Are they a necessary step to protect American interests, or do they go too far? Like and subscribe for more hot takes on politics and current events. Stay informed and join the conversation. Catch you later, New York. The story is still unfolding, and we'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way.